complain. I got to, you know what I mean? Maybe Shannon, Too Real. How are you? How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Man, I'm great. I'm great. I just released my birthday flyer today, and I got the city in an uproar.
Oh shit.
I'm bringing BG from Cash Money up here for
Okay.
my birthday. So yeah, that's
What
that's
day y'all doing the celebration?
my birthday, February 27th. So you
The
know,
day. Oh, you doing it on the day?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I'm celebrating my birthday with BG Cash Money from the Hot Boys. Booked him, brought him up here. Man, that shit finna be like, it's finna be colossal. I already know.
So wait, where you doing it at?
At Mr. B's Lounge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably the
That's
biggest.
been popping lately.
Yeah, that's the spot for the concerts. They back. Shit, it's big enough. It can hold about 1,500 people.
Damn.
Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah.
yeah.
I
So it's
only went like once.
yeah, so it's super. It's real big. It got like three sides to it. Like this side full up, the back side, the middle side, the other side. So it's like it's real deep.
No,
Yeah.
that's gonna be nice.
So yeah, it's definitely
It's
gonna be.
cold as hell out there, but it's still gonna be alright. But people, we used to it in Wisconsin, so people gonna come out regardless.
Yeah. Luckily, I've been fortunate. 2023 was the only day I had like a snowstorm on my birthday.
Really?
Yep, 2023 was the only day. That was the only.
Damn.
Every
That's
other every other
crazy.
year it was just cold with no snow. Yeah.
That's crazy for Wisconsin. You know.
And I ain't gonna lie, I still brought them out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I bet. You know.
yeah, they still came out. So yeah, that's pretty much big. It's a lot of it's a lot of oh, I'm trying to so right now um I basically got BG to agree to because I want him to I want to use his celebrity as a way to get me into one of them detention facilities in Milwaukee to talk to the youth. And he said he'll do it.
Oh,
He just don't want no he don't want no news, no cameras, like no publicity for it. Like he said, I could bring a camera in there and film for my content, but he don't want the news to know in advance. You know how they do that.
oh yeah, they'll shut some shit down just on some hating stuff for real.
Oh no, he ain't even thinking about that. He just don't want to do it like he doing it for the publicity. You know, how some people do
Mm,
shit because it's a big thing now. It always was a thing about charity growing up to where like we was always like, damn, how can you do things for people? But we living in a time now where you got to show people what you're doing. So how you balance that out?
I mean,
Because people be like, I don't want to do things. People do a lot of charities and don't even want their name on it.
yeah. Hey Elijah, welcome. But I just feel like one of the things is like it's hard. It's a hard balance because if you don't post it, people act like you're not doing it. Soon something happening. Well, why you ain't donating? Why you ain't doing this? And it's like I ain't doing it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Right.
doing it for the cloud. I'm doing it because I care. That's why I never posted it. So
Yeah.
it's hard to find that balance because, like you said, like then when you like do post it, people think you only doing it for like the cloud for everything else.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Cause y'all hit that like button, the channel grows. The more y'all hit that like button, that's the most important part of the live. Y'all go up there, hit that like button. Appreciate y'all. Hey, what's up, Kilo? Lacarn family. I can I can shit through a screen. I had a boo.
That's what I was laughing. I was like, I
Hey,
ain't even gonna read that
hey,
shit out
make
loud.
sure y'all hit that like button though, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in. This is episode 2 of Maybe It's Real with Shannon and Too Real. We just wanted y'all to come in here. But like I say, you're right. When you don't post things, they don't believe it's happening. So
Yeah.
man, I wanna get to like one of the interesting stories that you sent me earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Could you kind of break down to me and to the audience, a few people that's in here, what
Hmm.
what was what was what's going on with Megan Thee Stallion and her new boyfriend?
Okay, so boom. Like, I always send you stuff where I wonder what your take on it is. So like basically like her new boyfriend is a basketball player. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, but his ex-girlfriend is white and she went on like a well, I guess she has her own podcast. It wasn't really clear because I didn't look for the actual episode. What's been viral is the clip of her like basically sitting with her two friends and they're saying like first of all, they're acting like they can't pronounce Megan. They're like, oh, what's her name? Maggie, Maga, Marat. Like, it's not a hard name to pronounce. Number one, so
Okay.
people was on her ass about that because like certain people have a history of trying to mispronounce our names just to be funny. So that came up. And
Okay.
then the second point that came up was one of the friends was like, "Oh yeah, because like he was talking to other girls while like y'all was together, and like yeah, they all look like you. Like basically, like oh, do he even like black girls? Like it was that vibe, you know." So basically, they're under fire because of that, and it's
Wow.
like she's trying to say like, "Oh, it was an innocent mistake," but like so many people just like voicing their opinion on that specifically, and
Mhm.
like I was just wondering what your take on it was.
So I seen a little bit of it. So her boyfriend name, ironically, is Torrey Craig.
Okay.
He played for the Chicago Bulls now, an NBA basketball player. So first we seen a girl come out and say, you know, he was still sponsoring her, basically spending money with her. That was a black chick. The two
Mm-hmm.
white chicks came on the podcast and said what you actually said. And but they went into more details, like they didn't know her, they don't know her music, they don't know nothing about her. But then, you know, the internet does their work. And when
And
the
then
internet,
my thing is, it wasn't even that much work to do when like
no, I'm saying they found several TikTok videos of all them white, every last one of them white bitches on that show, literally singing a Megan Thee Stallion song.
but
Like,
that's how you know where that motivation came from, acting like
right.
y'all trying to be funny.
And they was trying to chase clout and shit. Like, talking about, I don't even know none of her songs. And then you find old videos. That's why the internet is undefeated. I just look at it like, what you paid attention to is what a lot of people with common sense should have paid attention to is the racial undertone. It was a
Oof.
racial undertone in the whole point of that. Like when I was listening to it, I'm like, this is some racial undertone. So I looked
Yeah.
at it like
When
it,
you know. Like
yeah,
it was a
and
lot.
and I just think it's tasteless and it's classless for women to be of a certain stature or a certain status and they choose that. Like when you choose that,
Mm-hmm.
that shit like that ain't really what it is to me. So I looked at it like, okay, here goes some white girls. I don't know if they white, British, whatever, but they got a funny accent. They chase
Mm-hmm.
clout. Man, fuck them hoes, man. I'm more concerned with Tory
Mm-hmm.
Craig, her boyfriend's name, either Craig Tory or Tory Craig,
Mm-hmm.
because man, Megan, this is the reason why I think as a woman and as a man of with a public figure, I think you should always remain private with your relationship because when you break up and then go to the next dude, and next dude, and next dude in the public, it's damn near just, I think it's even worse.
Yeah.
I'd
Because
rather
they would have never sat there on that live. They would have never sat there like that if you know they didn't. I mean, the only way they gonna get attention is by talking about them. Because who knew them before that?
Nobody knew them. I never even heard it. I never heard of name one of them. Even a black girl who said he was her sponsor. I never heard of her at all. Like
Yeah.
I ain't heard of her at all. So when you say racial undertones, do you think it was more about clout, or you just think the shit was more about just trying to like really degrade her as like degrade us as a whole, or it was a mixture of
So being a person that hangs around a lot of persons, you really start to understand how people think and how they act and how they
being a
react to
person
certain.
that hang around a lot of persons?
I've been around. Hey, I've been in a lot of places, seen a lot of faces. Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. So when you've been around a diverse group of people, right? You start to understand how people think and how they act and what things actually mean. You read between the lines pretty well, right? So like when they were saying what they said, like it was very clear to me because I've seen it before. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you get those girls that yeah, they like black men, they like certain girls, they like money, yeah,
Yeah.
but soon as you do something wrong, oh, you just another, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Soon as you go messing with that black girl, oh, they really show their true colors. And I think that's what it was. It was just a case of her showing her true colors because what was even the point of you being like, and they all look like you, all the girls he messed with. Basically, if you read between the lines, do he even like black girls? You know what I'm saying? Because you do get that a lot where these men will be like, to kind of gas their girl up, they'll try to throw black women under the bus. Like, oh, I don't even like black girls. I don't even, like, they too this, they too that. And then they get comfortable saying shit like that. That's normally what happens. And
Mhm.
even with her mispronouncing her name, we saw it a lot with the vice president when she was running. Them mispronouncing her name on purpose to be funny, to like be disrespectful because America has a history of doing that to Black people. You know what I'm saying? Even a name like Megan, you trying to be funny by mispronouncing it. That's not a hard name. It's not even a. It's not even a like historically like one of those names that sound quote unquote Black. So you're being funny and you're trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, Megan could be interpreted as a white girl name.
Exactly. So in this climate, you knew exactly what you were doing and you knew exactly what you were trying to get at. And I think they thought it was funny because probably in their group of friends or probably in their following, that shit is okay. But in this climate, like you knew better. Anybody that's on TikTok or Facebook, Instagram, you know better.
So my question to you is, how do what is that insecurity in women that where they are super intimidated and territorial over men and women that actually, like a woman that looks better than you or she appears better than you, like how do women, like how do people deal with that, and why is that like a thing with women? Because I realize like all these beautiful women, they still got a lot of insecurities about themselves. Like it's just weird.
Yeah. So
It's like, have you ever been in a room with women that was not saying more beautiful than you, but they was just as beautiful, but they still felt a little tension about you being in that room?
oof, all the time. And that shit is the worst though. Like you literally like I feel like the thing is everybody has their insecurities and some people don't feel comfortable knowing damn this girl's as pretty as I am or this girl is prettier than I am or whatever the case may be. Or even it might even boil down to a man like damn, I know that's the type of girl like my dude like and it just start giving hater vibes. So it always depends on certain situations and certain people, but yeah, I've been in a room where I felt like, dang, like, girl, you're pretty too. Like, cause I'm a girl's in a sense, like to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like dumb bitches, but I'm a girl's girl. So like, it's one of them things where like, I come in the room and if I see another pretty person, I'm like, oh my god, you're pretty. Like, I'll give a compliment. I
Yeah.
don't care because it don't. You doing you don't affect me. I'm still that bitch and forever will be. So I could give you a compliment, but I feel like some people think giving somebody they roses dim they light somehow, or like they feel like the need to try to tear them down or pick at something that make them feel better about their insecurities.
Okay.
But men do it too. You ain't never witnessed that.
Oh yeah. I get that a lot of time. I just feel like wherever you secure at and somebody else is insecure at, that's always gonna be a problem. That's how I look at it. It's just that simple to me. I'm secure where you insecure at. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody got insecurities, and if somebody is secure where you insecure at, that's gonna bother you anyway. Because some people just got a natural aura of confidence that reeks through their energy, and they're not like, it's kind of like a woman. Like if me and you in a room, and a man and a woman walks in the room, and they look so clean and so up top, it literally makes us subconsciously check ourselves.
Yeah, yeah. You be like, damn, I should have did my eyebrows, or I should have did this. But
Right, right,
like,
right, right. We makes us like, you know what I mean. So
yeah,
that's what it is. So in other news, did you see the thing going on with Cameron and Jim Jones?
so I saw it, but I didn't look into it. So you're gonna have to literally like give me the rundown on
So
it.
I guess, so long story short, Cameron and Jim Jones obviously is members of the group Dipset, the famous group. They haven't been the greatest of friends as of late. You know what I mean? Um, Cameron and Mace reconciled for some long stem childhood differences, beef, whatever you want to call it. Um, and you know, Jim Jones came out and said some, some comments on the Justin LaRue podcast, whatever his name is. I think it's Justin LaRue. I think he came and said he said some things about Cameron that Cameron didn't like, and Cameron came back with a lot of receipts, basically saying like, you not from Harlem, you didn't grow up in Harlem, you was in the same neighborhood as us, but when you ain't come up with us, you know what I mean? You begged us to be with us. Like you was begging to be down with us and showing old clips. Like it was just a whole bunch of fact checks. Like Cam came with receipts. Mace over there with his popcorn, like, you know what I'm saying? While Cam talking, you got Mace with his popcorn. Like it was just crazy. But like, long story short, like what I look at it as is that you got two brothers essentially taking family business outside of the family, meaning you took it outside. Like, we have our differences. Family business supposed to stay family business. I just really don't like that. You know, they making it look as if Jim Jones is kind of a little jealous because Cam and Mace are being very successful with the It Is What It Is podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He has some comments, some not so pleasant comments about them clicking up and coming together. And
Wow.
then it was old clips coming out of Jim Jones actually saying Mace taught him how to rap. He wrote his raps and all that. So it's like, what you
Man,
think?
one thing about the internet, they always gonna have them receipts. They gonna always have them receipts.
And they gonna find that. I mean, they gonna search it, Google it, find it. That's scary though, man. Like some stuff you said today, 10 years from now, that if you ever go, like you take a different stand on it, they'll pull that video up. You try to erase it off your page, but so many people took it. So yeah, I just
You
think
never know. That's why you just gotta be mindful. You gotta be mindful and just.
whatever. I gotta piss you off one of these lies. I gotta hear you. I gotta put
You
some.
game. I do kind of speak my mind and like go in
So
when
can
I
I
feel
answer?
like it.
So can we do the questions now that we got DMs? Because you ain't let me know which question I can ask out of my questions.
I mean, listen. So you want to start with mine, or can I start with yours?
You can start with mine because I know that's how you want to do it.
Mm-hmm. So have you ever flown a girl out, and it's the second part to that, and expected something when she got there, or do you expect something when you get there? I'm adding my own little spin to it.
I absolutely have flown several women out, and I definitely knew what I was getting. I definitely expected some pussy. I
So
knew it.
okay.
Because listen,
So
hold on.
every time was that agreed upon, or you just expected it?
I just knew I was gonna get some pussy. Listen, you know why? Because she ain't leave her pussy at home. She ain't even bring a carry on. She carried the pussy on. The pussy carried on with her. She ain't need no carry on. She just brought the carry on, which is she ain't
So
leave it at
whatever.
home. She
So
didn't
she
leave it
get
at.
there and be like, I ain't on that.
No, she ain't leave it home. That's just I haven't been unfortunate. I'm 4 for 4 like Wendy's. I have flew 4 women out in my lifetime. 4 women I have flew out before in my lifetime.
But here's another part of the question though. Were y'all already talking like that? Because I remember last live.
No. Two of the situations it just happened.
Okay.
2 out of 4 just happened. It wasn't even planned. It just happened.
Okay, so 2 of them it just happened. But were you like thinking in your head like this better happen, or were you like,
man, listen, I got this cold intuition, man. When I talk to you, said it in our podcast. You said if you want a bitch to be on you, she'll be on you, but you ain't really tripping. The bitch was on me.
So you knew it was up. That's different.
I knew it was up. And instead of just bringing her here fucking on, I brought her here and made some money off the bitch. Do event, everything.
Okay, so look.
Yeah, so we gonna make some money.
Win, lose, or draw, whether you got it or not.
I made a bag off you, sent you home with a wet ass and a little cash. So you made you some money, I made me some money. Shit, fair robbery entertainment.
That's different. You already knew what was going on.
Right? I'm saying the pussy.
And you wasn't gonna lose.
Just say if I fly a girl from Vegas to Milwaukee, her pussy ain't in Vegas. When she get to Milwaukee, that pussy with her, she carried it on with her. She ain't need a carry on because she carried it on. I'm just one of them niggas that I don't even waste my time. I got so much. Man, listen, I ain't saying I'm the coldest nigga ever, but I know when I can fuck a woman. Like it's so easy for me to understand that. Like I'm too in tune with the human emotions of it's something that I can't even fucking explain when it comes to women. That when I'm looking at somebody, I be knowing like, okay, this friend zone, okay, this business, okay, damn, she want to fuck. I don't like that bitch. Ooh, she want to fuck. Let me get ready. Do me some push-ups. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I be knowing.
You said do some push-ups.
Dude, you know how many times I've been eye fucked? Like it's a eye thing that women give a nigga when they talking to them. It's a way she look at you when she talking to you. She can give you that.
But why don't all men have that though? Like, because I've met men that said like they just know. Like, why don't all men have that? Because
I don't know because I haven't been wrong at all. Like I have known somebody wanted to fuck me, and then I did the opposite. I didn't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Because I played my role. Like I got all my game from women. Like women have taught me all my game. Like the girl that I want, I act like I don't want her. That's how I get her. Like I'm talking about it works. Listen, let me give you an example. If a woman is used to getting a lot of attention, say I come inside anywhere, a hookah lounge, somewhere where there's a whole bunch of people in a crowd sitting down, and I go walk up to everybody and shake everybody's hand like, what up, boss? What up, boss? And I don't even look at her. I mean, I don't even look at like she exists. And I'm just having a conversation with everybody. I'm fly as hell. Her curiosity gonna be like, why this nigga ain't saying nothing to me? Cause he niggas always in my face. She's so used to it. So when you give a woman what she necessarily not used to, all it does is just strike her curiosity. It don't work all the time. Sometimes bitch be like, who the fuck you think he is? But her curiosity makes her think. And now I would do this more than once. I would do this over. I'm talking about I done seen a woman 10 times in the course of 6 months and never spoke to her. And why I know she following me, watching me on social media. She see me doing all this shit. And when I finally cut into her, first thing she say is, I ain't think you liked me. I make a bad bitch feel insecure, a beautiful bitch feel insecure because she like, this nigga he's not on me. Women that are used to getting motherfuckers on them, most of them can't take a man that's not on them, even if they don't like him. But if they do feel like, okay, he handsome, he ain't no ugly nigga, he got swag, he got clout, and he ain't thirsty, and that shit, curiosity kills a woman brain.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I feel like that don't always work. Cause one of my homeboys asked me the same thing. Somebody was
Everybody
like,
knows.
Huh?
No, you gotta have a gift of discernment. Hell no, I ain't never used that on every woman. That's on selective.
Yeah, but that's the problem. People hear that and they think every woman's like that.
No,
And that shit, that could backfire.
You supposed to do that with women who think they the shit and think every nigga supposed to be in her face.
But see, they don't think that. They just think every beautiful woman.
No.
They don't have that gift of discernment, and that's what
you don't do that.
like
You don't do that. You don't do that. My gift of discernment tell me I would get way farther not trying to fuck on Shannon than I would trying to fuck on her. That's what my discernment tell me. I would get farther. I will accomplish more. We'll make more shit happen. We can do more in life. Like, that shit doesn't matter to me. It's 7.8 billion women on earth. Like, it's billions of women on earth. Why the fuck would I risk it? Because my hunter vibe, my hunter spirit is like, I gotta have this bitch under my notch so I can go brag to a whole bunch of hoe ass niggas that don't even care. They really mad that I done got the bitch. Then they fuck around and go tell the bitch, gonna tell on me when they get mad,
and then make you look crazy
because they gonna try to pop at her and you gonna deny them because they don't know it take effort to get you, and then they gonna get mad. But you fuck real though. You fuck too what? Then here you go calling me like, or not even speaking to me no more, and I don't know why you ain't speaking to me the whole time.
You like, damn.
I done told the business because motherfuckers be like, why you don't? Because I had a girl tell me that shit. Swear to God, it was like 3 years ago. We kicked it, hung out. We had our little thing for a couple months, and like a whole year and a half went past, and she was seeing me. She like, ooh, she bought me a drink. I'm like, why you buying me a drink? She like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was gonna run your mouth, like, but you just like kept it 100. Like, every nigga I fuck with run their mouth, and I'm like, baby, I don't run my mouth because I want this shit to keep going.
Right, but people just so
I want to have. Listen, I want to have this again, Shannon. I want to make this happen again. Like, why the fuck would I run my? We're not in high school no more, baby.
Right, but people don't have that gift of discernment that you talked about because, like I said, a lot of niggas like really think like you treat all of them like that, and it's just gonna work out like this, and that ain't how it go. Like, especially like if you're not one of them women that like need attention to feel validated, like that don't work on all beautiful.
You gotta have that discernment and know, like, okay, so I look at you, right? You don't need that. That wouldn't work on you because you don't need attention. You need a motherfucker. You the type motherfucker, you gotta stimulate you up here. Where your brain at, nigga? How the fuck do you really think? How do you process information? How do you go about your day? What is it to you outside of your intangibles, your cosmetics? That's cool. I'd have been around rich niggas. I'd have been around poor niggas. I'd have been around white people, corporate people. None of that shit matter. They all try the same shit. They try to throw their weight or the accolades of who they is to me. But who are you?
All the same shit.
It's all the same shit, just dressed up different. So who are you as a person, and how the fuck do you think outside of it? That's why I say this so much. A lot of people are so poor, money is all they got. That shit be going over people's head when I say that, but they don't understand this. The mindset.
Like, damn, this ain't enough. No,
you got a poor people mindset. Like, it's just so. You definitely got a different discernment, but it's just like niggas that don't go to the doctor, right? Niggas think long as they dick get hard every day, they good. Like, I ain't got no health problems. So, and used to be like, 'cause I used to be the nigga like, okay, my bitch got checked up, she good, I'm good. Like, I was one of them niggas. So. Hey, Shannon, this shit called Maybe It's Real, right? So maybe
you
it's
being real,
and
it's crazy. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's sad because I actually know niggas like that. I've known niggas like that. I'm like, bro, what? Like, huh?
I definitely used to be like that, but I ain't like that no more. I definitely used to be like that, where I used to be like, nah, just get them normally.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's normal now. So it ain't no. But I think you're right. You also gotta have a gift of discernment when you dealing with certain people because I just kind of play shit by vibe. Like okay, whatever the vibe is, I'm like okay, because it was just like I purposely acted like I didn't know somebody, like I forgot them, and they're like, you don't remember me, and I'm like no. And she'd walk off mad, and I'd be sitting there puzzled, like, damn, who the fuck is her? I don't remember, didn't care. And then I
Yeah.
see her again in another occasion, and I'll be talking to somebody while she right there, somebody I know that she currently with or somebody, and she be like, you know him? She be like, they be like, yeah, this woo woo. I said, you still mad because I don't remember who you is? Could you just remind me of who you is? You talk to that many people? Baby, I'm sorry. I get millions of DMs, hundreds of texts. I don't be knowing. I can't remember everything. If you didn't make an impact or you're not important, who the fuck who are you for me to
Right. Should
remember
I know
you?
you, motherfucker?
Like, who the fuck is you for me to remember you? Like, what impact, what the fuck have you done to me, for me? Like, I don't know. Who are you?
Man, I hate when people do that to me though. That I don't like because people do that to me and like when you do so much in your day, like when you work in a 9 to 5, you got a side hustle, you doing this, you consecrate, like you doing so, you shake so many hands, kiss so many babies, you don't know if you going or coming half the time. And somebody did that shit to me, like, oh, you remember me? And like I did remember them, oddly enough, because a lot of times I don't remember a person. I'm like, yeah, I do, because if I don't, I don't. I'll admit to it. But like, it was like, you remember me? And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like, well, what's my name? Well, and where from? Okay, bitch. No, don't do that to me. Cause like it's one of them things where like, now if I didn't remember you, and like, don't like. I don't like
People,
for people to feel like they didn't call me up in something. Like, nigga, I do so much
listen,
within the day. You did not stand out in my life.
man, people want to be important bad.
Too bad to where it's so annoying. Like, dog, it ain't never that deep.
I don't understand it though. So you have deal with that because I'm sure like I thought I was the only one to deal with that shit. Like
Nah,
motherfuckers
that
be
shit
like,
annoying. I don't like that shit at all, bro. Like when people do that shit, I be mad. Like just cause it to me feel like you trying to catch me up in something, you trying to have a reason to be, mad. Like you say, you like, damn, you still mad. Like and to me, like if I meet somebody that I know is busy and always on the move and has followers and have fans and this and that, I wouldn't even feel away. You know what I'm saying? I know how many people meet throughout their day. I know motherfuckers got more to their life than just meeting me on the street on a random Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you come into contact with hundreds and hundreds of people,
right.
why would you remember me? Like if you do, thank you. I love that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just too understanding and too logical to be like, oh, I'm mad you don't remember me. Is you fucking dumb?
Yeah,
Like,
that's slow. That's super slow. So my question to you is, so we got some questions. I ain't gonna ask the dumb one because we ain't gonna do that one. So we're gonna ask this question that they asked. They said, ask Shannon, does size matter?
why they being messy? You know what I'm saying?
The other one was even crazier about the accent. Did you didn't answer the other question? So I just thought this one was a lot more better because we ain't got to go back to that shit.
Man, okay, so boom. So I don't think it matters that much.
To
Like
you,
if
so size
what?
doesn't matter to you, right?
Not that much. No.
Mm.
Because if you look at statistics, most women they don't come from like that. Like most don't. Like it's clitoral stimulation. So I don't think size mattered that much.
So what is it? Length?
Which we're
Length
trying to go.
matter? So
Hmm?
length matter? If size doesn't matter, length matter?
Not really. Cause like I said, I'm trying to tell you the truth. I'm trying to keep listen. Clitoral stimulation is, what with the clit.
Right.
So that's why them hoes would rather be scissoring. Cause that's how most women come.
Mm.
Like I think it was what, 75% or higher, something like that. That's how they come.
So
So
size doesn't matter, length doesn't matter. Okay. Well,
mm-mm.
well,
I mean, long like being realistic. If it's that, nah,
right.
don't come me. Come on,
So
911 was here. Like, get out. Like,
let me ask you this. So I remember one time a motherfucker got undressed. I literally was like looking for something and I had to turn the light back on. And when I turned the light back on, I just seen like a stack of like a whole bunch of thick ass roast beef. I seen roast beef. What the fuck is that? Because somebody told me to run when you see roast beef. What the
Ow!
fuck is that? That shit looked crazy. It looked wrinkled and shit, like old people like skin. Like it was.
So, how do you explain? I mean, obviously, I haven't seen a bunch of them in my life, vaginas. But I think they just made different. I don't think that means anything, but like they just look different, and that's just a different font of the same thing. I don't think it's nothing wrong with them per se, but like I think aesthetically, men just be like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" But I don't think it's a difference.
So
Did
you
you still? Did you?
no
Hold on. Did you
no
still? No.
no. I actually I got this cold little trick I make up. I be like,
Oh Lord, what's the trick? I'm scared.
shit, I just asked, do they have a rubber? Easy. You got a rubber? You ain't got a rubber here? No. Damn. Where you? I act all disappointed. Ain't no. You got this is a gas station or something around here? Where?
So what if she said yeah?
And I'll be like, where? I'll be like, shit, I'll be back. I'm finna go grab one
What
real
if
quick.
she say yeah? She got one.
Oh, she said she got one. I'm gonna lie and say I can't fit it if it ain't a Magnum.
You gonna disappear?
Yeah, I done it before. Motherfucker pulled out a motherfucking Durex. A little Durex, them little condom free condoms they give you. I said, man, I can't fit this. Hell no, I need an XL Magnum, lying like a motherfucker just to get up out of there. Out of here. Phew. I done
So
it before.
I don't know. I feel bad because like one of this dude I was talking to said he used to talk to a girl and it was
Right.
like that, and I be feeling bad because like that's sad.
Hey, Shad, you know what we used to do when we was young? We like 15, 16, dog. We used to literally be in the car, like, we used to be in the car like 4 deep. Everybody on that motherfucker using a free trial on the chat line. We was all on the chat line as little bad kids. On my life used to be like, you have a reply. They used to be like, you have a reply from Stacy. Dog, like they talking freaky and a bitch on there, motherfucker. Like, man, what's up? It's like 3, 4 of us. Like the bitch sounds, and every time we got catfish like at least 100 times. The bitch with the sexiest voice was the ugliest bitch ever. I remember
So
we
wait,
pulled.
you would meet them in person too?
Yeah, we get their number off the chat line. They describe themselves 5'5", 130. Like they give us this cold ass description of them, right? We'd get to the house, niggas be like, bro, you go up there. Like, no, nigga, you go up there. So we'd go in there. Nigga, the bitch got the bed on the floor, the little TV, with the little knobs and shit, that gray, the black and white.
Nah.
Oh man, nigga looking for lights. The bitch lights off. We turning the thing, the lights off. Like they want like even the light bulb buzz. So niggas taking their phone. We looking. Big ass bitch under the covers, breathing heavy in a motherfucker. Like, what's up? Why y'all?
You lying.
You like take y'all?
No.
She like take y'all lights off of my life, nigga. I said, I'm out of here. Bro, like, man, we drove 20 minutes over here. I'm finna get sucked. No, he got sucked and got right up out of here. I said, dog, these used to be some badass.
Yo, wait a fucking second.
Yeah. Cause listen, that fucking commercial used to come on when we was young. We used to be at home late at night. It used to be like, live links. You want to talk to hot singles in your town?
And your ass used to be the main motherfucker, huh? Talking
Hey,
about
huh?
some.
Listen, I'm
I
so
didn't.
serious.
You know what I thought that was though? I thought it was like not like actual. I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was like fake people, like bots or like
No,
I
it
don't
was
know,
real.
like a call
The,
center
the, the
somewhere.
chat the,
You know.
the chat line was definitely real back then. It was super real back then. Like I can't even tell you. Like
But I guess because it wasn't no dating shit, and that's probably okay. So now I guess I understand. Was that what happened on Friday then when he was like, man, you said you was da da da, you look like this.
yeah,
That.
yeah.
Oh shit! Because I sure thought I don't know why I thought that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I was a kid.
I think you got a little cap in your app. I think you knew
Ooh.
about it.
The date line. I was too young back then. Like I genuinely just didn't know. I thought it was like people, because the girls on the TV looked at fake to me. Like I ain't when I was little, where we from, like you was not seeing girls that looked like them girls on the commercial.
What?
So in my head, I was like, oh, you must call. And if anything, I thought you could talk to those girls, but like they probably somewhere in another country. I ain't know like it was people, real singles in your area.
Man, them motherfuckers right there in Milwaukee. I'm not like you have fat girls or that motherfucking niggas. You would catch some every now and then on there, but that shit used to be fun. We used to have a lot of fun on that shit, playing on people's phone. We was
And
back.
y'all used to really pull up on people. This is crazy.
Yep. You know what's funny though? I ain't never seen nobody. I have never seen nobody that was I ain't never seen nobody that was Oh yep, one time. Yep, one time. Yeah, one time.
What?
Seen a like a pretty ass bitch. Like she was pretty as hell. Like we like damn. Cause we pulled up to her house. She had a top porch. She said, "Who was I talking to? Who BG?" And I was like, my guy. She like, tell him to step out the car. So once he stepped out the car, you know, he was the best looking one out of all of us. So we make him step out the car. She see us. She got two girls up there. So she come downstairs, open the door, and run back upstairs. And we going that motherfucker. I'm like, I see who I was talking to. This bitch was about 5'1". I mean, her ass was. You ever seen a skinny girl with a fat ass? This bitch was skinny, the motherfucker, but her ass was so fat. I'm like, what the fuck? That bitch was in the bathroom doing her hair. I went right in the bathroom and just shut the door.
So okay, so when y'all was on these chat lines, explain to me. So y'all had like it was just like that one conversation, and you can't call back because it's a chat line, right?
Nope. You got a 60-minute free trial where you get to hear girls, right? It's about 50 to 100 girls on here. They'll tell you like you have 39 girls in your area. So you'll go through all of them. They'll be saying they think, hi, my name is maybe Shannon. I'm 5'2", 130 pounds, brown skin, long hair, sexy, looking to hook up and have some fun, looking for generous males. I'm like, okay, that bitch selling pussy. Woo. Turn to the next one. Hey, what's going on? It's Angela. Oh, that bitch fat. Go to the next one. Hey, what's going on? This is Tammy on the local side of Milwaukee. I'm just looking for some fun. Somebody want to have some casual hangout, maybe smoke, drink, go for food. Oh yeah, she sound decent. Send her a message. Hey, what's up? What's happening, man? What you do? Listen, my name BG, man. I'm 6'2", 180. What's happening? I'm trying to get up with you. She the message go to her, but then it go right back to the message system, and then you get to hearing the rest of them. You just sending people messages. Then it'd be like, while you sending other people messages, it'd be like, you have a reply from Shannon.
Shit.
Man,
that's crazy.
Yeah, nigga, like
this is amusing because I genuinely like my mind is blown because I did not understand how it worked. My dumb ass this whole whole time. Do you not understand?
Man,
this whole time I genuinely thought you are like, I don't know,
like on that motherfucker.
Call center.
Man, listen, I done caught action off that motherfucker. A bitch I ain't even fuck with, ended up serving her. Like, it was just all kind of shit going on. Chat lines was real. And because it started with our guy, Jeremy, the nigga, he used to use our phones and he'd be ducked off in the room. Like, why the fuck this nigga using the phone so long? He gone. And we didn't know what he was doing. But once you use your free trial, the next day they text, thank you for using live links. And motherfuckers see a text like, oh, this nigga been on the chat line on our shit. Like they send you a text saying thank you for using the service. So we got on his ass and he was calling himself the chat line king. So we once he exposed himself, we made the nigga like come forward. Like nigga, put us on this shit, nigga. Yeah, go get on the line at night when we bored and shit. Like nigga, go get on the line.
Hey, but you said a few of the interactions was actually decent, so he was on to something the whole time.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. We was catching. I ain't gonna lie, but we was I had some shiesty ass homies because niggas just be like, hey G, keep this bitch in the room. I'm finna search this whole house. So I'm in the bitch room, niggas searching the bitch whole house. Like we was bad as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas
that's why stranger danger. What the fuck?
Hey, we in the bitch hole.
Listen, all the time.
Bro got the bitch in the room. Niggas all in the bitch kitchen, all in her cabinet, everywhere, looking all through her shit. Basically robbing this bitch. Searching for anything in this bitch of value. That shit used to be funny to bitch, dog. Niggas like, bro, keep the bitch in the room, bro, while we upstairs. So yeah, it was funny.
Damn, that's crazy. I guess y'all said y'all leaving here with something.
Oh yeah, we was on that Denzel Washington shit. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving with something. Hey, but yeah, man, like growing up, man, it was just like we was some kids that a pretty girl walked down the block and we sitting on the porch and she walking from school with her book bag. Everybody tapping each other like, bro, how you get at her, you get at her, you get at her. I'm like, hell no, you get at her. They'll let her get all the way down the street and then be like, hey, because they were intimidated by her. Ugly bitch or bitch that don't look like shit walk down her. Niggas will walk off the porch and put their arms around her like, what up, baby? Ooh, like, because they feel more comfortable.
See, like, that's the story of my life. I was just talking the other day about, listen. I was literally this day and age, at a grown age, the same shit happens to me though. I think men be intimidated to talk to me, and the ones that aren't intimidated are normally the ones that's like batshit crazy. It's never the ones I'm like, damn, why they ain't talking to me? Maybe they intimidated and you can kind of tell, but I'm also like, I ain't gonna talk to you, so well. But the ones that talk,
because I can give you the truth. When it comes to women that carry this stuff like you, it's a stigma on y'all already that you have to damn near prove you're not that stigma. Like you're not stuck up, you're not bougie, you're not dealing. Because a motherfucker look at you like, oh yeah, she fuck with a rich nigga. This bitch ain't fucking with me. Because man, we're smart enough to know like, man, I ain't ready for no bitch like this. I can't even afford her. And you probably not even be a materialistic girl, but it's just kind of like, it's like men know, like women are, no disrespect, women are the only delusional women on earth that will say, I want a nigga 6'3", 1% body fat, fine dreads, tattoos, weekend house. Like they want this unicorn nigga that don't exist. Because it's like the woman who says she want a man that makes over 100,000. And then really, if you do the statistics, you already eliminated 85% of men. So with the 15%, 7.5% of that 15 is married. Then another, so 3.5% of that 7 is homosexuals or gay or down low. Then you say you want the nigga to be 6'3", 2% body fat. Now you take another 2% off that. Now you got 1.5% of man. Now do that 1.5% want your ass? Hell no. So women are so delusional, but
no, they want me. Cause listen, I was telling my homeboy like I've been lucky then, cause I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I'm going 4 for 4. You know, hey, like you said, hello, no. But seriously though, like I think we do want a unicorn sometimes, but like it shouldn't be to the point where people are scared to approach. If you think you decent, see what's up, because half the time most women will give you a little chance and see what you about, and like you not convince somebody, but like sometimes your vibe will win. I feel like confidence, not cockiness, wins over anything. Number one, because you could be dating a rich nigga, but you could be completely bored with him. Because you see it all the time. You see, especially these housewives and women, like you see them cheating with the fucking water boy, like the pool boy. Like you see that stuff all the time because at the end of the day, like money gonna keep your attention a little bit, but everybody looking for something like of some type of substance.
Yeah.
So,
and you know, I think the importance with man, like somebody asked me a question where they say, so I feel like my lifetime partner, my wife, whoever she is, whoever God has for me, she's either somewhere I truly believe she's somewhere working on herself. So in my mind, I got to be over here working on me.
Right.
Because I feel like a lot of people stay with people because they don't want to work on themselves, and a lot of people leave people because they didn't want to work on themselves.
That's exactly what it be.
Because that's what it is. Like if I'm with you, you require me, like nigga, you have to work on yourself. And I don't want that. I want somebody who's not gonna want me to work on myself because they're not working on themselves. So that's why people stay fucking with a certain type. That's why when I say work on yourself, the first thing I work on as a man right now, Shannon, is my spirit. Because my spirit attracts exactly who I am. So when you be looking at the type of man and the type of women we're attracting, it's because our spirit is that person. We're attracted to that spirit because that's what our spirit is. The spirits can attract. You ever know a lot of women who've been abused, they attract abusers type niggas. Because your spirit, you haven't worked on your spirit. And I truly believe if you individual, like I think about my spirit every day. Like, I gotta get my spirit right. Spirit, because if my spirit ain't right, I'm gonna keep attracting the same shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's funny. So I guess I must have had a pimp spirit because I was attracted hoes for a long time. Like, I'm serious. I'm so serious, man. Every time I attract a bitch, she thought I was a pimp. Bitch, like,
Wait.
you a pimp? I'm like, hell no, I ain't no pimp, bitch. I ain't. I'm a Mac. What's a Mac? Manage and control the bag, bitch. I got money management skills.
What the fuck?
No, for real. Like, for
That's
real.
too
Like,
funny.
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I don't know what the fuck I attract at this point. Like I said, for the most part,
That is
like
a good question. What kind of men do you attract that come to
I
you?
keep telling you, first of all, I
I'm
attract
saying, like, what's their description? What's they positions in life? What's the similarities in the men that you attract?
So I will say I do attract, like, first of all, I like have a weird, I feel
Just
like I
gonna
have
say
a
it,
weird
girl.
energy about myself.
You be trying to be too polished.
I'm being serious.
Okay, come on,
I'm
break
being
it
serious.
down. Break it
I
down.
attract a broad variety of people, like depending where I am, because I do so much, and like in these different environments,
We're
I
not
carry.
saying that. What's the typical dude you attract? That's the similarities in the men that you attract. What's that one similarity trait? Money.
They got some motherfucking. They got a bag. They might not be my type.
That's
They
what
got
I
a
was waiting on
motherfucking
you to
bag.
say, nigga. The bag.
It is though. Like honestly, like rich niggas love me. I don't care if you street rich, if you like rich, if you doctorate, like they like me. I don't know. That's why I said I don't know what people going through. Look, my problem is I don't know which one to pick. No, I'm just playing, but no, for real.
No, you serious?
They like they. I feel like men that like normally like are well off in that aspect. I do attract them. But the problem is a million problems that come with that because half the time they don't want no woman like me that don't give a fuck about your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now
Yeah.
what else? Like you said, like now what else? I'm not gonna sit here and smile and nod while you talk to me crazy. You're not gonna treat me any type of way. So now what? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it just like I'm a very sweet person, but I'm only gonna allow so much. I'm very strict around these ways. I'm not one of them bitches that's gonna be like, okay, he got some money, I'm gonna shut up. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Like, nah. So that's typically it. And then I do feel like for the most part, like when I'm like out and about in the world, like the people that have like the strongest, like they like because I feel like just on a typical day, like if I'm at like Walmart or something, these normal people clean out of their mind. Like literally the other week I was telling a story how I went to McDonald's and I saw this guy and I'm like, okay, he cute. I sit down, I was eating my food. He sit down across from me, he eating his food, and then this homeless dude comes in, and the homeless dude is like chilling, whatever. He looks at him, he's like, hey, you want me to buy you something to eat? And I'm like, damn, like, because like we said earlier, people doing a lot of stuff for the clout. So when I see him do it on the low, he ain't yelling out loud, trying to show off, and I still heard it. I'm like, this is a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So I look at shit like that, and I was like, okay, you're a good nigga. All right, I feel you. But he never said nothing to me, and I'm not gonna say nothing to you. Like, you know how you do that stretch to see it, look at somebody, turn a little bit, like he doing all of that, and I see him looking at me, and I'm looking at him, he looking at me, and I'm like, all right, he ain't gonna say shit, whatever. Nothing happened, and it just wasn't gonna happen. I'm like, for me, it ain't even like I'm like, oh, that's a man thing to do. That's this and that. I'm like, I'm just a girl. Like, I don't want to seem aggressive. I don't want to seem too forward. Like, so I was like, oh well, whatever. But literally, next stop was Dollar Tree and the most dusty nigga you could imagine in this world was following me around that fucking store. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I'm having a bad day, nigga. Move. Like, so it's just one of them things where people that are completely delusional will shoot
Right.
their shot out in public. But it seemed like the dudes that I like do feel like, okay, shoot your shot. They keep looking and smile a little, keep staring. And I'm like,
Damn.
you got 10 minutes, buddy.
That's
Oh, all right, bye.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You be going to, okay. That's some good information to know.
Yeah.
Well, man, I knew shit. I knew I ain't have a chance because I still get EBT.
Shit, look, I love some EBT. Stop playing
Hey,
with
them
me. I'm
bitches
so
always
mad
be
out
like,
here.
nigga, I love them stamps, nigga. Yeah,
Hold
I
on
know.
now. Look,
I
I ain't
know.
saying I ain't gonna take no step. No,
Yeah, I'm just talking
I
shit.
was telling somebody, I'm like, bro, you know in Milwaukee, like everybody got EBT. Everybody selling that shit. Like everybody get, out here, bro.
It ain't cracking. They ain't fucking around with that link.
I ain't found nobody with the
But
shit.
look,
I'm like, bro, listen. Come on.
yeah,
Groceries is high. Okay, I will
definitely too bright.
buy.
No, you right. Listen, maybe it's real episode 2, Javad. I mean, I said Javad. 2 Real and Shannon. I promise you, we're gonna do a better job next week. We're gonna try to be on time for one of these weeks. Cause she was late last week. We both was late this week. It's okay. Listen.
We was only 2 minutes late. We got to give ourselves some grace. We was a little late. Not a lot late.
Yeah. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, ain't bad. So, next week, I got something I want to talk to you about for sure. But, yeah, we gotta come with it.
Okay.
I got some, I think we're going to have some, I believe something big finna happen in the next couple of days. Something stupid gonna go viral.
Ooh.
Then we better talk about it. All right.
Well, I'm gonna be here, so
make sure you stay here. Yep. I'm gonna be chopping up some of these clips. You know, I'm gonna post them by tomorrow. We're gonna have some clips, chop some of these up, and part 2 in a minute.
All right.
Peace.